you must imagine that you're already experiencing what you desire. Once we start seeing it in our mind, we start seeing it in the reality, in the external world. Change your habits. Sometimes really close some chapters for good. Hi guys, and welcome back to a new episode of Young and Unscripted. So I'm back in my little podcast studio, my little cozy bedroom, talking to you about manifesting your dream life. So in today's episode, I want to dig deeper into shifting your reality into the reality you desire to have and into being the person that you want to be. So I want to just dig deeper into manifesting your life, but this time it's more about, it's about manifesting your life, but this time it's more about the deeper shifting of the life you have into the new life. So I'll just say let's get right into it. I want to also talk about like my own experience doing that, seeing everything transform into what I've always wanted, which is crazy by the way, because I literally just got back from a walk in my little neighborhood in LA, and I've been just thinking about how crazy it is that I'm literally living the life that I've always dreamed about. Of course there's more dreams I have, but it's just a simple little thing that I really appreciate, that I'm here in LA and chasing my goals, and it's something that my little me would be really happy to hear about. It was just a nice little sunset time, nice weather, the sun was just going down, a little breeze but not too cold, it was still warm, and I was just listening to music, my favorite comfort songs, and I was just taking a walk, and I was just appreciating everything and being so grateful and thankful for everything that I've been through and came through, like that I'm here right now. So that inspired me actually to film this episode today too, because I realized how you can just shift your reality, just become a new version of yourself, become the version you want to be just by shifting your mindset. And it's really a cheat code to life. This is really a cheat code to life. Using your subconscious mind to be the person and live the life you want. So I want to start with talking about shifting your reality. So what I mean with that is, if you want new things in life, if you want to level up, if you want to start something totally new, what you got to understand is that in order for that to happen, you have to change as well. So in order for your life to change, you have to change first. Your daily basis, your daily thoughts, the way you move through life has to be shifted into the version of you that is living the life that you want to live, that you desire to live. So the you right now has to become this you. It has to become the new you in order for your outer experience, your outer life, your reality that you see with your eyes to become this. At first, you have to see it in yourself that this is the life. You're seeing it and you're living it and you're going through life as if you have it. You're starting to be that person. So we start with visualizing and seeing and wanting to know, what kind of person do I want to be? What version of myself do I want to be? You want to be the best version of yourself, and think about the version of you that you want to be and start moving in your daily basis like that version of yourself. You have to start thinking like that person, acting like that person. What would she do right now? What would she think? What kind of person do you want to be? If it's that, what decision would she make right now? Not the old you, not the you that you want to you don't want the reality of anymore. The new you, the one that is living the life that you dream of. What would she do right now? So you fake it till you make it. You walk through life as the version of yourself that you want to be. We want to have this life, right? We want to have all that. We want to be all that. But it won't happen if you don't start to change your habits. Change your daily basis, your daily thoughts. Your thoughts are so important. Your daily thoughts what is going on in your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is literally creating every single thing around you. Your whole environment, your reality is based off your subconscious. Once we convince our subconscious mind of whatever it is we want, that's when we start seeing things happening in our environment. Once we start seeing it in our mind, we start seeing it in the reality, in the external world. At first, it's all internal. At first, if you want your whole external life to change, you have to change. So you go with it. So you change, and then you go with that you step into your new life as you knew you. But you cannot want a new life and get a new life and get a new reality if you don't walk with it. It has to be a sort of change in some point, a change of thought. Your daily thoughts have to change, and then your daily thoughts change, and then through that your daily habits change and your daily acts change, and it will all just kind of walk into that direction that you want to head to. So shifting reality is really just shifting your mindset and shifting your daily habits, just what you do in your everyday life, how you think in your everyday life, what you tell yourself, what you think about yourself. It all creates your reality. And if you want to create that reality, your dream reality, you have to start thinking like that person would think. Like my everyday life, my dream me wakes up with the thoughts of, oh my gosh, I love my life, oh my god, like so thankful for everything that I have right now, and just like living like this person. I'm currently reading this book, the Neville Goddard collection. It's basically from the philosopher Neville Goddard. It's like 10 books that he wrote, and it's all in one book. I'm still reading it. I've been reading it for a while because it's 10 books in one. But it's a great book, and it's really about manifesting your dream life, and it's basically about feeling the wish fulfilled. And it's really it focuses on really feeling how you have what you want. Like really believe that you have it right now, like being as if. He developed a powerful method of manifesting based on experiencing the feeling of the wish fulfilled, which deeply influenced the next generation of metaphysics. So yeah, it's basically it really focuses on actually giving yourself the full body experience of having that. There's a quote in that book which says, your mind is always arranged in the image of all you believe and consent as true. I will say it again. Your mind is always arranged in the image of all you believe and consent as true. You really have to believe that you have that in order for you to have it. Your mind has to think that it's true. You really and truly have to believe it fully so it can manifest in your reality. You actually have to convince your mind as true. There's another quote which says, that which you will not affirm as true of yourself can never be realized by you. I'll say it again. That which you will not affirm as true of yourself can never be realized by you. Which is basically what the other one also said. If you don't believe it, it can't happen. It can't manifest. If you don't actually believe it, it won't happen. Like it can't possibly happen. If you have to actually believe that whatever it is possible for you to have. You actually have to truly be convinced and see it as true. There's another quote which is, you must imagine that you're already experiencing what you desire. So yeah, the book really focuses on imagining that you are experiencing whatever that is that you want. If you want to dig deeper into all of that, really read those books. There's so many books out there that are like going so much deeper, and it's I love those books. They're great. So you basically start to control your consciousness And by that, your subconscious will be convinced of whatever it is you're telling your consciousness. You're telling your consciousness you're all that. You're wealthy, you're successful, you're everything it is. Whatever it is, really. You convince your consciousness and your subconscious. And once you convince your subconscious mind, your subconscious mind is really what makes everything, what is literally everything. So everything that you tell yourself is so important. Your thoughts are so important. And once you start changing your thoughts, you change your mind and you change your reality, and then it will shift and you will feel it and it will change. You will feel a change. I experienced it. I experienced that, and I experienced it I experienced that a lot. And I feel like the craziest experience I had was actually throwing my life, not like I'm throwing my life away, but actually putting all my life that I had back in Germany literally aside and starting a whole new life. Literally turned into the version of myself that I always wanted to be. So I shifted my whole reality. I shifted my whole reality after I moved out from Germany and moved to London. But everything started in Germany already, though, because I started to shift my mind already in Germany. I started to think like that person that I want to be. I started to act like her, like the actress. Acting was not a thing back then for me. I've never did it. You know what I mean? It was a thing for me. Always, I had it in mind, but to have it as an actual profession, it started when I was you know what? I shifted my mindset. I was like, you know what? Acting is my profession. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to have as work full time. So I really just shifted my mindset back in Germany, and then just everything started to happen. I felt like, oh my gosh, things started to happen, and with that, you have to let things go too. A lot of things you have to let go if you want to start with new things. There's a lot of sacrifices you might have to make, and it's a lot of stuff that you have to let go of and let in the past. And it's better for you to let them in the past sometimes too, and you have to accept that. With growth and changing your mind, there comes a lot of stuff that does not suit you anymore, and that's okay. And sometimes you have to let things go. Sometimes they're not in it for the new chapter anymore. A lot of stuff that you have right now in your life not necessarily exists in the life that you want to have. So you have to be prepared of letting a lot of stuff go once you shift into that new reality. So for me, I really felt like everything started changing, and I started changing. My mind started changing. The way I thought started changing. So I was just moving into the direction that I was heading to, and it was all really what I was thinking about was acting and going to acting school and starting my acting career. That was all I was thinking about for months. So I was literally shifting my whole thoughts and my whole mind. And then I started to realize, and it was starting to manifest in my reality. It started to happen in real life, and doors opened, stuff changed, and some stuff I needed to let go of. I felt like it doesn't suit me anymore. The version of me that I want to be doesn't have that. It doesn't need that. It doesn't want that. So I have to let that go to be the version of myself that I want to be. In order for that, I have to let some stuff go. And some old habits, fuck them. Just old habits, that version of me that I want to be doesn't have those habits. So I can't have them anymore either. That version don't have it, I can't have it. That version doesn't have those things, that doesn't suit her. It doesn't suit me either. You know what I mean? So you become that person by letting things go, making your boundaries, telling yourself, you're that, I am this, I am that, I am this. And this is all starting to internalize and to materialize and to manifest step by step. Really step by step, small and small, until you be like, oh my gosh. I'm telling you, this is what happened to me, really and truly, shifting my mindset, and I'm here now. I'm here now. if you're gonna read my fucking if you're gonna read my manifesting journal from 2 years ago, it's this right now. There's so many different versions of yourself, and you just have to become that. But they already exist. Everything that you want already exists. You just have to shift into that. But everything exists already. It's all within you already. But you just have to change your mindset and become whichever you want. But it's crazy to think about that. Actually, everything already exists. You just kind of start becoming and moving into the direction that you want. And it's on you if it's positive or negative. But you should, if you start to actually be conscious about your thoughts, you can only head into the positive direction. If you stop and telling yourself positive things and thinking good about yourself, you can only move into the positive direction and head there. Alright guys, I think we're coming to the end of today's episode. I didn't want to make it too long. I can make a part 2 if you guys are interested, because it's a very important topic too, to kind of start a new life, and just, you know, this just exciting, really, just becoming the best version of yourself and starting this whole new life. And there's a lot of stuff that you let go, and honestly, it's so peaceful and it's so healthy to just sometimes really close some chapters for good and just leave them where they are. Leave them in that chapter. Leave them in that phase of your life. Not everything has to stay with you all the time. It really doesn't. It's so healthy to just let go some stuff and just start over, start new, reset, and, you know, just become the best version of yourself. And letting stuff go is so healthy sometimes. And yeah, I did that, and I feel so at peace and ease at the moment, like, and I'm so thankful and grateful. It all just starts with telling yourself and telling your thoughts positive things and peaceful things to create a healthy life, and on a daily basis, and living peacefully and gratefully. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you have any questions or want me to dig deeper into that topic, please let me know. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Love you. Bye.